and my first project was with Virat Kohli. So,
what were you doing right before joining the live?
waiting for you. You're 20 minutes late.
कट कर देना प्लीज.
Popular topic because अभी तक 4 episodes हो इसके पहले. We lost you, Khushi.
क्योंकि हम 13, 14, 15 hours a day we are working.
And you were running and I have bumped into a stomach.
Come say hi.
It's your dog?
My sister.
Oh my, sorry.
My dog.
Everybody, it's a comfortable.
And here we go again. We lost Khushi.
कि हमें वो पे करके वो डोसा लेना है, but when they go inside, we just take the dosa and run away.
So tell us about the Shinchan thing.
Everybody knows I love Shinchan.
यार आप रात में creativity आती है ना.
Hi.
Hi.
Oops.
So thank you for showing up this time.
You were waiting to say that, na?
Hello.
Hi, what's up? I can't believe you're playing this song.
I asked you for this only, na.
Yeah.
So I was confused between Pasuri and that. Then Pasuri पे फिर मैं नाचने लगता है यहाँ पे. So I this is better. This is better.
Same. हाँ, सही है.
So what's up?
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good. Tell me. Acha, I'll start off with, be very honest. What were you doing right before joining the live?
Waiting for you. You're 20 minutes late. I'm just kidding.
But I posted the story. So,
Yeah.
no, before waiting for me to come live, what were you doing?
Honestly बताऊँ, I was recording an audition.
Can we get the exclusive leaks of what were you recording?
I don't think so. No, but it was just a show for a show.
Khushi, when was this podcast supposed to go live? कितने time पहले?
Don't put me in such a spot. But no, this was supposed to happen a year back, guys. जब हम shoot कर रहे थे भोपाल में, that's when I met Karunya, and this was supposed to happen back then. But वो नहीं हो पाया था due to some reasons, but now we're here. That's what matters.
We're here. Let's start with you telling me about your experience in Bhopal. You've been a proper Mumbai kid, so how was it different?
Fully. So I was really पहले तो just all scared and nervous, and I was like, भोपाल नहीं जाना मुझे. I don't want to go. Anyway, I'm like very attached to my house, and मुझे घर से ज़्यादा निकलना अच्छा नहीं लगता है. So initially I was really skeptical about going at all. But I don't know how to explain this. It sounds very cliche, but the first flight that I took to Bhopal, the minute I entered the vicinity of the city, I felt like I was home. I don't know. It was just like a good feeling. So yeah, overall it was just a great experience, not only work-wise, not only professionally, but personally as well. I've grown a lot personally in Bhopal in terms of I had to live alone for the first time without my family, without my parents, without my mom for a while. So that happened, and it's a beautiful city. There are so many places to see, and Mumbai se nikal ke to go to a place that is so full of nature, so full of love. Like it's just a beautiful city altogether. I could see stars in the night. What else do I want? The sky was always clear, always
What are you
clear.
talking about? We are not able to see. आप कौन से भोपाल में थे? नहीं.
मतलब देखो तुम मुंबई से कंपेयर करोगे तो वहाँ पे तो दिख ही रहे थे stars. So like that was enough for me.
On just the other day, I was having this conversation with Yashraj Mukhate regarding why he doesn't want to move to Mumbai and why we share the mutual feelings. So protect Mumbai, Khushi. Like, what do you think should be the reason? Why should people come to Mumbai? Why should people stay in Mumbai? What's best part about Mumbai?
See, one line में if I have to say ना, जो भी है जैसा भी है, Mumbai is the city of dreams. Like you can't deny that. It has that, like it pulls you towards it, and if you वो तुम्हें वो घर वाली feeling भी देगा. So yeah, just everything about it is beautiful. From the monsoons to Marine Drive to Pani Puri. I mean, it has the best Pani Puri. लोग बोलते हैं दिल्ली की चाट सबसे बेस्ट होती है. I'm sorry Delhiites, no offense, but like it has the best chaat.
Have you ever been to Banaras?
Yeah. My mom is from Banaras.
Oh,
So we just recently went there.
So did you try the authentic chaat वहाँ की?
हाँ, मुझे नहीं अच्छी लगी.
हम लोग कितना स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड आंसर्स नहीं रखेंगे इस पॉडकास्ट पे. रूल नंबर 1, there are good rules इस पॉडकास्ट पे.
Okay, sorry.
तो हाँ, it's raining. अच्छा, ठीक है, I was scared. तो
Same here.
talking about the Mumbai thing, it's fine. I agree. I was in Mumbai last month, and I remember कि Mumbai आपको बुलाती है. Like you're a proper Mumbai kid, so I'm just sharing my point of view, आपके सामने, आप सबके सामने, आपके fans के सामने, that
Yeah.
Mumbai is a place जो कि I think I've been to Mumbai for about 50-60 times now, but honestly इस बार मुंबई में मजा नहीं आया था, and that was probably one of the reasons क्योंकि Mumbai rains. I don't like the rainy season. तो हाँ, मतलब I
हाँ, वो
realized
बस घर पे बैठे ही अच्छी लगती है मुंबई की बारिश. That's true though.
I just don't like rains. मतलब it's raining outside, I'm sitting inside AC में, but I just don't like the vibe. I think जो relationship में रहते हैं ना उनके अच्छा रहता है rains के. Oh my god. हाँ.
ये क्या लॉजिक
मुझे
हुआ?
भी अच्छा लगता था, but अभी नहीं. तो ठीक है. We'll come to that later. But let's talk about daily soaps and TV series and acting. So, how did your journey start, Khushi? Like, let's start from the age 3 or 4 when you first started giving the audition and you first appeared on television. So, let's start from there. The first professional photo shoot of yours.
My first professional photo shoot is hard to talk about because I was very young and I don't remember it. But okay, sorry.
We need to take
So,
your mama live.
yeah, you need to take mom live, but she's not home, unfortunately. So basically, बस ऐसे ही करवा लिया था shoot मजे मजे में, and my dad had a couple of people like the photographer and all only said कि तुम भेज दो ऐसे ऐसे profile. तो there was this तभी तो like बहुत सारे serials वगैरह आते थे ना, तो I think कसौटी जिंदगी की और कहानी घर घर की, either one of the shows में they were casting this little girl named Khushi only, the character named Khushi. And I think they wanted to cast me for that, but my parents said no that time. My dad said no that time. So yeah. But okay, coming to how I actually started. It started in 2016. So my sister, she works in a creative production company. She does. She's giving me cues. Production house. She's standing right here. Yeah. She's too shy. She won't come. Maybe later. So she was working and she was casting for this ad, for digital ad for Puma. It was with Virat Kohli, and they needed these 3-4 children who are playing football with him and everything. And I think they were not able to find the right cast. So she's like, "Arey, tum aa jao, you audition and see." I said, "I can't do all these things. I'd never done things like these." So she's like, "No, come." So then I went, and it just fortunately worked out. And my first project was with Virat Kohli, so like, it was fun. Yeah. And then
Like, what's the aura like?
it was like I was starstruck for the longest time, and I couldn't believe. And at one point, I was like goalkeeping and everything was scene में, and he kicked the ball ऐसे बहुत casually, या कुछ खेलने के उससे नहीं. But then I caught it and I didn't let it go, and then I got so excited about the fact कि मैंने विराट कोहली का गोल रोका. So that. And then from there, just things just started unfolding by itself. People started getting in touch, and I started giving auditions and got familiar with this whole concept of giving auditions. And एक dress code जैसी चीज दी होती है, मुझे नहीं पता थी in my first audition.
Oh, what is it like?
So-
Tell us.
So I went for my first, which was for Nor Soup. It was an ad, so I went to audition for that, and they had said dress code is casuals. I was like, okay, casuals, but I wore like jeans. I wore heels. I wore heels to a casual dress coded audition,
Okay.
and I've gone and I've seen people over there all casual in shoes and t-shirts and tank tops and everything, and I've actually had to borrow someone's shoes because they said the heels are not going to work, and I was like, okay. So then I sort of, yeah, I understood the importance of like, yeah, all these things.
And then
So
how did एक दूजे के वास्ते happen?
एक दूजे के वास्ते came as like an unexpected pleasant surprise. I was not expecting, like, मैंने कुछ दिनों पहले ही ऑडिशन दिया था, and I was sleeping early in the morning. It was 9 o'clock, and my coordinator calls me up. She's like आपको भोपाल जाना है, आप select हो गए. I was like, हैं?
Okay.
And I'm a late riser. Okay, I wake up at 12:31. So at 9 o'clock I wake up and I hear her say this. I panicked, and I've gone out, and like mom dad were sitting outside, and anyway, so yeah. एक दूजे के वास्ते happened very unexpectedly, and honestly at first I was very like I had said, I was very skeptical about it, but like it's the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah, 100%. Like, people love you so much that my inbox is filled with 60-70 people flooding in, telling me that you better behave good with Kancha, and people love you with the Kancha. I'm like, bro.
Oh, you guys.
I was glad that message request ka feature hota that they cannot see. I can see the messages. So, but yeah, people love you horribly.
That's so sweet.
How was your relationship with everyone at the set of एक दूसरे के वास्ते?
We were all like a full big fat family, and because obviously अगर आप रोज एक काम कर रहे हो, सेम लोगों के साथ रह रहे हो, वो हो जाता है एक बॉन्ड. So लड़ाइयाँ भी होती थी, but मेकअप भी हो जाता था सबका. Like it was just a whole family scene. And of course I've found my one of the bestest friends that I've ever had on this show, whether that's Kashish or Kanika or a lot of people. I'm very close to Abhishek, Roma. They're from the production and creative team. तो सिर्फ actors के साथ bond नहीं था. It was with the entire crew, everybody, like everybody.
Okay. Tell us about Kanika. Like, tell us 3 good things and 3 bad things about Kanika, which no one else knows.
3 good things and 3 bad things.
Yeah. I guess the live. So, if Kanika, you are here, then hear it out. Yeah. Yes. So,
ठीक है, तो I'll start with the good things. She's like a big actor and everything. She's done a lot of work and she's great at what she does. But you'll never see her behave like one. She's very down to earth. That's one thing about her. वो सबको बहुत like I don't know. She'll never make anybody feel like they're inferior in a way. And even if she doesn't know you and she sees that you're in trouble, she'll come to you and she'll talk to you. How are you? What happened? What happened to you? Talk to me. She'll start counseling whoever she sees, even if she doesn't know that person. Yeah.
I need a therapist like Kanika. Okay.
Me too.
Yeah.
So that's why we used to give therapy to each other on set. And one more good thing about her, she's a great singer. She has a sweet voice. She's very
You're
soft-spoken.
also a good singer. We'll come to that.
She's soft-spoken. I like that about her. And she has like this, she's very poised. She has this way of carrying herself. It's just her whole personality. And bad things बोलनी जरूरी है.
बहुत.
अच्छा.
Like the worst 1 or 2 maybe चलो.
She used to get this dal on set that was filled with jeera, and I hate jeera. That's all I can think of. She doesn't have any bad qualities.
We're on trip with Kanika and there's no bad thing. It's not possible.
Yeah, there is no. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, fine. She's gonna hate me for this, but she's late. She's never on time. She's always late. So even when we went for the trip, I had to get up half an hour before just to wake her up. तो मैं अपनी नींद खराब कर दी थी उसको उठाने के लिए. So yeah. So that's one bad thing. She's not punctual. She's late.
ठीक है. हसल के बारे में बात करते हैं. हसल कल्चर एंड द टेलीविजन इंडस्ट्री. क्या होता है? हसल कल्चर क्या होता है? ऑडियंस के लिए बताओ.
Hustle culture is basically this very like over.
It's about
Yeah, it's just this glorified concept of overworking, I feel. जो इनफैक्ट हमारी इंडस्ट्री में बहुत होता है क्योंकि हम कितना like 13, 14, 15 hours a day we are working. And it's for daily soaps that are, it's like a continuity show. They go on for like years and months, and so you get the gist of it. So for me, especially Bhopal was this whole thing where I had to hustle. And so like I was telling you earlier that I like to keep my life balanced in terms of work and my personal life because I love having fun. I love my friends. I love meeting people. I love chilling with my family, but at the same time I love working, right? So Bhopal was not the same because firstly I was away from my family and friends, so it was only work, and like it was 13, 14 hours of work every day, and then waking up the next day again and going back to the same thing. So at one point it was like, oh wow, great, I'm working so much, oh cool, that's so cool, nobody of like in my friend circle is doing this, and I sort of liked that feeling, very honestly. But then after a point it became a little too much, and I got a little homesick and a little anxious, and I sort of wanted to come back home. And of course all of us have like things going on personally as well, right, in terms of our mental health and everything. तो हाँ, तो वो जो hustling थी वो कुछ time के लिए अच्छी लगी, but I feel like it's very important to keep things balanced for everybody. Yeah.
That's true. Talking about anxiety, what was your approach to tackle anxiety? Because I can see, like I could see when I was hardly there for about 5 or 6 days on your set, so it was very visible that you guys do not get sufficient time for yourself. Like जितना time आपके पास vanity में है, I don't know about set leave करने के बाद क्या होता है, but while you are at the set, you're either reading the script, you're rehearsing, you're giving a take. How mentally or emotionally draining is the whole process?
So
like
most of the time
is like Elon Musk works 15 hours a day. So are you getting what I'm trying to say? Like
yeah, for sure.
So
It is for sure. So most of the times, it's just the physical draining that leads to the emotional and mental draining, and then you start reacting to things that you don't really have to react to. That's what I feel. So in terms of my anxiety, for the longest time, I didn't realize that I have anxiety. And but then little by little, I started like speaking to people and everything. So I think it just helped having things sort of planned out for me and not overthinking. For me, that worked, like not overthinking things, because I have this really awful habit of overthinking things.
oh,
So
you do?
I used to, yeah, yeah, yeah. So like obviously a person with anxiety has this problem of overthinking usually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it was just a phase sort of a thing for me, and I overcame that with my people. I communicate. तो मेरे को कुछ भी feel होता था, so whether it was my mother or my sister or my best friend. So I just communicate, and I think I'd feel better. So that's important. If you talk to somebody, it helps you tackle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the life of an actor? Like, for example, you're having a really bad day. Talking about anxiety, let's say you're feeling very anxious, and I'll give you an example. Okay, मुझसे आप कुछ भी करवा लो, मुझे आप कितने भी अच्छे कपड़े दे दो, आप मुझे कुछ भी करवा दो, but give me a proper set vibe, anything. But अगर मेरे बाल oily हैं, if my hair are oily, then I cannot work. This is when my work is hardly 30% in front of the camera, 70% तो होता भी नहीं है. It's behind the camera, right? So exactly similarly, I'm asking to you, like, for example, if you're having a really bad day, किसी भी चीज की वजह से हो सकता है वो, maybe you had a fight with your best friend or someone from your family said something bad to you, anything. How do you deal with it? क्योंकि as an actor हो सकता है आपको next moment जाके वहाँ पे prepare करके, मतलब without getting prepared mentally, sorry, आपको जाके deliver करना है अपना dialogue, जो कि probably दिन भर का shoot हो सकता है जिसमें आपको खुश दिखना है. तो how do you manage that as an actor?
Yeah, so it's really funny because that's happened. I mean, सबके साथ होता है, but मेरे साथ भी हुआ है. Back again when I was shooting in Bhopal. Like I said, for the longest time I did not know how to deal with it. तो मेरे face से मेरे emotions बहुत clearly दिख जाते हैं. Like if I'm upset, people can see I'm upset, like that. But I guess it's just like a learning process, and it's an experience, and little by little you just learn how to tackle it. And
Okay.
yeah, that's because for me it worked that way. I've literally, while shooting, like I've forgotten my lines, fumble in front of the camera, जो चीज normally नहीं होती थी मेरे साथ. That was happening, like you said, because I was having a bad day. But I guess that's just the life of an actor, you can say, and I think everybody understands that around. So a bad day, like you said, it's a bad day. It's a bad day. So it doesn't keep happening. So you just have to deal with that in the moment.
Got it.
Yeah.
We'll move forward with, we'll come back to the anxiety का एक और question है मेरे पास, but I'll put it somewhere else. Television industry में nepotism कितना होता है? Like होता है, नहीं होता है? What was your experience?
As far as I know, I don't think there is any sort of nepotism in this TV industry, at least. As far as I know, like it's my knowledge that I'm telling you. But socializing is one really, really big aspect in this whole industry. So the more you socialize, the more I think your chances are of probably getting a good project, or at least being pitched for it. So socializing is one thing, but nepotism, I don't think so.
Okay. I was going through this interview of, I think, Siddhant Chaturvedi, and he said this thing, कि he was at this party, at this Bollywood party, and वहाँ पे he was dancing out loud, as you said about the socializing part. So he was just going in front of everyone, dancing out like crazy as, and he got spotted there for the movie. Like, I don't remember who directed the movie, but yeah, I don't remember who directed that movie, Gully Boy, but Meghna Gulzar, I guess.
Yeah, Meghna Gulzar.
Okay, so she spotted him there. That she was like, "Hey, you were dancing the other night at that place, at that party. So I really like the way you dance. So would you like to come in for a screening?" And I think you're right. That's how you build your chance, your opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll jump once again back to the anxiety part. Do you think that anxiety and depression are being glorified in the current times, especially in our generation? Like, people are trying to look cool by saying that, "Oh my God, I'm feeling anxious," and how do you spot are people actually anxious or not? And how can you
Um,
handle it according to you? You seem to be a very, I don't know if this is right to say or not, but you look like a very therapeutic person. Like if someone comes to you and wants to talk and wants to have a conversation, they will get a complete therapy out of it if you are in the zone. So I'm
Sort of,
asking.
yeah. One thing, the people who probably fake it, or I don't know, do it for attention,
Not
talking
especially
about,
fake
not
it's
fake
just
it, but
glorified that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So even the fact that it's being glorified by certain lot of people suggests that they have something that they're dealing with. Are you understanding what
Oh,
I'm trying to
this
say?
is a
Yeah.
statement. ठीक है.
Also, no, I don't think it's being glorified as such. I think people are getting more vocal about it, which is a great thing. And just because something is being spoken about more does not mean it's being glorified. That's what I feel. Because sab log at one point in life do deal with it. There's not even one person who's not dealing with anxiety or depression in the entire span of whatever life that they're living. So yeah, I don't think it's being glorified. No.
Okay. On that note, I want you to sing a song.
On that note,
Before
you want me to
jumping
sing
on
a
to
song?
yeah, before I jump to the next segment, I want you to sing a song for the audience, whatever you like.
I'm so nervous. Don't make me do this, yaar. I'll become all
Oh,
besura.
you are nervous. You have acted in front of bigger cameras. Right now, you're sitting at home. So, yes.
I'm gonna sing an old song. It's एक प्यार का नगमा है by Lata Mangeshkar.
Oh, wow. I
Okay,
recently posted a story regarding that song, so I can. Please
you
go ahead.
did. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. कुछ पाकर खोना है, कुछ खोकर पाना है, जीवन का मतलब तो आना और जाना है, दो पल के जीवन से एक उम्र चुरानी है, जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है, एक प्यार का नगमा है. वाह, okay, thanks.
Clap, clap. Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
was good. And that particular verse, जो दो पल के जीवन से वाला है ना,
I love it, yeah.
it is like on loop any given time. ठीक है. तो एक प्यार का बस ऐसे आते हैं हम लोग रिलेशनशिप्स के टॉपिक पे. खुशी, तो खुशी, व्हाई दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक? बिकॉज अभी तक 4 एपिसोड्स हुए इसके पहले एंड चारों फॉर सम वियर्ड रीजन चारों या तो वी लॉस्ट यू खुशी. वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट रिलेशनशिप्स
Yeah.
एंड फॉर सम वियर्ड रीजन अभी तक 5 एपिसोड हुए जिसमें से 4 एपिसोड्स पे एनीवन जो भी आया है ना अभी तक, either they were about to turn 30 or they were 30. So it was very uneasy for me to have a proper conversation with them regarding relationships because या तो उनकी शादी हो गई है या होने वाली है. So this podcast is special because we are the same age finally. So tell me about your relationship status because a lot of your male attention that you're getting उनको जानना है. What's your relationship status right now and what are you seeking in life?
My relationship status is very much single right now. What I'm very much single मतलब I'm single. Okay, बस उस पे थोड़ा stress डालना था. I'm single. What I'm seeking is I don't know what I'm seeking. New experiences and just a fun life. I'm not seeking anything.
Okay.
In terms of relationships, if you're asking.
ठीक है. Mention 5 qualities that you want in your significant other. जितने भी लड़के देख रहे हैं वो please हाँ note.
Yes, note. It's very basic. कुछ भी out of the blue नहीं है. It's honesty, respect. Has to support my profession and career, whatever. Should be open to, yeah.
Have you encountered any such situation where you found out any of your male friend or maybe your potential significant other try to stop you from doing what you're doing or what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie about it. Yeah, I've
Okay.
had. Yeah.
The rest.
Yeah. Should be open to communicate. I need a person who's good with communicating because I don't like leaving things unsaid. One more quality.
Yeah.
Should be fun, yaar. He shouldn't be boring. Should be a
What is
fun
boring?
person. Boring is मतलब पता नहीं यार बस I don't know how to describe boring, but should be like I love going out. I love partying. So should be up
Okay.
for that. Yeah. So हाँ,
Socializing.
like four serious things and one thing that yeah like should be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that one thing about your anytime ex, not mentioning anytime ex, that you don't want in your next?
I
One thing.
don't want my
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
A person who's unsure of me.
That makes sense. That's very important. Okay. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'll ask one more question from the acting part of it. How does someone who's not from Mumbai and who doesn't have a lot of connections in the industry, how do you suggest them to actually move ahead in life and actually take the first step? What should be their first step for all the aspiring actors? I'm talking only limited to television, okay? We will not go to the Bollywood aspect or the music videos aspect, just the
Yeah.
television.
So I guess the only way you can start off is do your research, find out what the good production houses are, or the casting agencies are. There are a lot of coordinators also working individually, if not with a particular agency. Get in touch with them, make your profile, send it to them, and just give auditions. There's no shortcut to this. That you only have to give auditions. And you know what? Since we've come to this, there's one thing that I'm sort of fearing in the coming future. Social media has become such an important part of everybody's life. And it's a great thing because it's also a platform for people to like who don't have the opportunities to like meet people or give auditions or anything. They have this platform to sort of grab people's attention. But I also feel like the authentic way of recruiting actors, which is auditions, is sort of fading away because of this. And I'm not a big social media person myself, to be very honest. I try to keep up with it, but it's like, yeah. So I guess now that this has become an aspect, maybe you can start working on your social media and yeah, keep giving auditions. That's all. And if you are good at selling yourself, that's something I'll be honest, I'm not good at. I can't sell myself very well. I'm not good at socializing, which is the most important part. Like I said in our thing. So yeah, that's what give auditions, build your
We'll have to talk
social.
about managing you as well, managing your social presence. That is also
Like,
something. Okay, Acha, I'll tell you. Do you remember the conversation? I made this very awkward for you. I came up to you and I was like, "आपको कोई manage करता है?" And you were like, "No." And I was like, "हम कर सकते हैं." And you were very awkward. You were like, "ये बात भी बात करते हैं." And your
yeah.
reaction was like,
Oh yeah, now that, yeah, I think I remember that you're saying it.
yeah. So tell us about the Shinchan thing. What's up with the Shinchan thing? आप दुनिया के सामने यूफोरिया देखते हैं, दुनिया के सामने डार्क देखते हो, and आप घर पे छुप के Shinchan देखते हो. So tell us about this.
Chupke nahi, everybody knows I love Shinchan, but yeah, I mean, what to say? It's the most entertaining thing that you can watch on TV. It is the most entertaining thing. It's complete nuisance which entertains you, and you can watch it anytime, whenever you're low, whenever you're happy, energetic. You watch it, you just watch it, and it lightens your mood. तो मतलब बचपन से तो मैं देखती ही थी लंच खाते खाते डिनर खाते खाते it was always Shinchan, but even now there are times where I'm sitting and watching Shinchan. So yeah.
Okay.
I had a school bag of Shinchan. I had a tiffin box of Shinchan. I was like, all Shinchan, Shinchan.
हाँ, I can relate to it. Like I pushed my mama to go to this place. यहाँ पे MP नगर नाम से एक जगह है. वहाँ पे I was like, go
I
there.
know MP Nagar.
You remember MP Nagar? Okay. So you are a Bhopal fan actual में. चलो मान सकते हैं. All the Bhopalis guys give Khushi Mishra. ठीक है. Tell us about the Golgappa thing. You have your favorite food is Golgappa. How is it possible? Like you have पूरी दुनिया में सिर्फ Golgappa. Tell us why do you like Golgappa so much?
Why wouldn't you like? It's like
Why are you obsessed with it? Like everywhere on your live, on your beat caption, beat interviews, कुछ भी हो, you are like your favorite food Golgappa. Like mine changes every third minute. Okay, अभी मुझे पिज्जा खाना है, अभी मुझे ये खाना है. So how is it still Golgappa?
I don't know. It is just the most favorite thing. I love spicy food. Okay, and I don't think there's like, of course, है और spicy चीजें खाने को, but chaat, like when you want to have something spicy, chaat is the go-to, right? So And it's
So how
like
do you take care of your skin
the
after
water is
eating
also
all this?
cold.
As an actor, how do you take care of your skin routine? Like, let's talk about skin routine. This was not in my head, but yeah, tell us
From
about the
Golgappa to
skin
skin
routine.
routine.
Like it affects, like people like us have to stop ourselves from eating all of them.
नो
How are you
दैट्स ट्रू, दैट्स
doing?
ट्रू. मैं बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर पाती थी ये चीज़. मैं आई वाज ईटिंग, आई लव ईटिंग, आई एम अ बिग फूडी. जस्ट रिसेंटली आई हैव सॉर्ट ऑफ कट डाउन ऑन फूड, बट भोपाल में भी आई यूज्ड टू लाइक, मॉम यूज्ड टू कीप मेकिंग समथिंग और मैं कुछ बाहर से ऑर्डर करती रहती थी. एंड लाइक every weekend it was like Pizza Express in Mumbai. I love Pizza Express, so I used to eat like, and I could eat a whole pizza by myself. I am not making this up. A whole pizza by
Really?
myself.
Like I cannot
Some
eat the whole
eight,
pizza.
eight,
Like I
ten
used to.
pieces.
Bapre,
No, no.
bapre.
Yeah, yeah.
How are you
So
maintaining yourself?
I don't
This
know.
is
It's just
crazy.
like I'm blessed. It's good metabolism, and but I also do like अभी थोड़ा कुछ time से नहीं जा रही हूँ, but gym जाती हूँ. I do workout also, and I drink a lot of water. So when it comes to skin, that's the only thing I do. I drink a lot of water.
Okay, I have my water over here. It is not working out for me.
Cheers.
Yes. तो bro, वो नहीं काम करता है. When you say water, I've been drinking 5-6 liters of water a day.
No, no, it works. For me, it works.
Okay, we'll take this. There's this one kind of anxiety and depression kind of something. ठीक है, जो कि usually comedians वगैरह में बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. People who have to go out in public, बड़ी बड़ी presences देने वालों को, हजारों लाखों लोग देखने वाले हैं उनको, स्टेज पे जाने वाले हैं, musicians, comedians, public speakers. So when they go back into their hotel room, ठीक है, after wrapping the whole 1 or 2 hour show, meeting all the people, signing all the autographs, when they go back into their hotel room, तो they can feel, जब वो अपने बेड पे बैठते हैं ना, तो they can feel that जो टिपिकल स्प्रिंग का साउंड रहता है ना, जो हम लोग नोटिस भी नहीं करते किसी भी होटल रूम में. एक अच्छे से अच्छे होटल रूम्स में आता भी नहीं है वो साउंड, बट देयर इज दिस साउंड. जब आप बैठते हो एक बेड पे, तो देयर इज दिस स्प्रिंग का क्विक व्हिच हैपेंस, लाइक कितना भी अच्छा होटल रूम हो, व्हिच वी डू नॉट नो, या बट क्योंकि वो इतने लोगों के बीच में से आए उस मोमेंट पे, दे एक्चुअली कैन हियर दैट साउंड, एंड एट दैट वेरी मोमेंट दे रियलाइज के oh, I'm lonely, like I do not have anyone by my side. So taking that the reference point, after wrapping the complete shoot, let's say it's a very hectic day at shoot, and you had very tough scenes, maybe it's a very emotional training scene, कुछ भी हो सकता है वो. So when you go back to your hotel room or your place, what is the emotion like? What do you feel inside the brain of an actor?
So for me personally, so I was doing this other show before EDKV called Dil To Happy Hai Ji. It used to come on Star Plus. So there was this sequence where my brother in the show, so we are like 4 siblings, and my brother in the show dies. So you can imagine the whole scenario where everybody's crying and there's drama happening, just the usual stuff. But like I had got like kind of really involved in that whole sequence, and I remember like me actually, like हम obviously glycerine लेते हैं, right? But I remember myself crying even without the glycerine. So it did take an emotional toll on me that day. But I guess that's the whole beauty of it, right? To get into things and to know when to like snap out of it and when to leave it and not take it back home with you. Yeah, like it. I think I've learned it that way only, थोड़ा करके. I've never felt lonely, to be honest, after work, because in fact I felt really satisfied after doing a very, very tough emotional sequence. It's emotionally draining, I'll be honest, it is emotionally draining. But it's the good kind of draining, because I know like I can differentiate between what my real emotions are and what I'm like have to portray. So for me as an actor, it's never really been a problem.
What's the worst part of being an actor?
Firstly I have really great well-wishers and I have no complaints. I love them, but I guess the kind of hate and criticism you get, not on your performance but on other aspects that are not relevant at all.
Like
anything. You're probably the way I am talking.
Okay.
If somebody doesn't like it, the way I'm dressing, my छोटी से छोटी qualities, like body shaming, यार, come on, like that's one very common thing.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not Yeah, it's not happening to me, of course, not yet. But also this whole thing of space and privacy. Like I was seeing the other day, my Rutvi, my best friend, we were sitting yesterday and seeing how Ranbir came to the airport to pick up Alia, and he was in the car, and he was looking so drained. Like he was probably not in a situation or the mind space to give any kind of attention to media, but they were like like hovering around him. And the minute he saw Alia, the smile that it got, like he was smiling so wide, he was so happy. So I guess that whole part where they don't get their space, I guess that's the most pathetic part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Makes
no
sense.
privacy. Yeah,
And what's the best part of being an actor?
I'd have to say so far it's the satisfaction of going back home and sleeping after such a long day and knowing that you've done something productive that impacts people.
Makes sense. ठीक है.
I'm waiting for that day when I can get like that creative satisfaction I'm craving, to be very honest. Waiting for that day. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. ठीक है. I have to any one or two people randomly live on this segment where people can actually get to interact with you. So let's go ahead with that. I have two last
Yeah.
questions, but I'll ask them बाद में. ठीक है? Okay.
I love interacting with people. It's like fun.
Yeah, yeah. What do you usually do? Like when you're not shooting, what do you usually do?
Chilling, Netflixing. I wake up very late, so half of my day is gone like that.
Okay.
And I meet my friends, and yeah.
How are your
अब
parents?
बहुत कम
How are your parents so chill about waking up so late? Like my mummy is like, मुझे कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे कुछ नहीं. When I wake up at around 1:30, I'm also very very late riser क्योंकि you know यार आप रात में late आते हैं ना. Oh, we have some.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, what's up? How are you?
I'm great. What's about you?
All good. I think you're lagging. I can't really hear you properly.
Yeah, he's lagging. Hello. आपका नाम क्या है? सबसे पहले.
Oops, we lost him.
चल, we'll give someone another try.
Yeah. No, come say hi. Come.
Who's is your dog?
My sister.
Oh, my sorry.
My dog?
नहीं, he would call it like that. Come. Hi. What's her name?
Atisha. I have to say hi.
Hi, Atisha Di. Like she's.
Hi, Atisha Di. Hi, she's saying.
Atisha Di, tell us one bad habit of Khushi.
He's asking one bad habit of mine. Yeah. Doing this to her. What I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Putting her in an awkward spot.
But she is very sweet. क्योंकि मैं अगर मेरी बहन को बिठा दूँ ना यहाँ पे तो I'm gone. She will come here and make faces, so I cannot.
कुछ sweet नहीं है, but ठीक है. Okay.
That's so mean. I'm giving this one last try. If अभी भी join नहीं हो पाया, I think.
But
it's
why? There's so many people who request, but nobody comes.
Yes, I have 85 people who have requested, but no one is able to join. So I think there's some.
Why you guys so they're shy or what? Guys, don't be shy.
Yeah, she's really sweet. She never judges anyone. उनके हिसाब से, she is very.
What is उनके हिसाब से? You are
make
the one
more
who's judging
friends.
now.
Okay, I have to tell you this. I just wish that my friends are not watching this live. I am 22. Okay, and my friends have been trying to make me watch the series Friends for like forever. That you must watch the series, and I'm like, I don't want to. Okay, I watched Vampire Diaries, Stranger Things, but I didn't want to, get involved into Friends. I don't know, for some reason. After that conversation with you the other day, I actually started out of nowhere watching Friends, and I have almost wrapped the first season. So yeah, that's a big achievement. You're good at series.
Congratulations. And how are you finding it?
It's amazing. Like,
Isn't it?
I feel like why did not I start watching this earlier in my life? It's
So
very
that's why people, even I was not watching it initially because it was very overhyped. Today only yesterday I was talking to a friend. He has not watched Ye Jawani Hai Deewani because he's too
Why?
overhyped. And I was like, dude, I'm coming to your house and making you watch it. Shut up.
ये जवानी is life. ठीक है.
Yeah.
मतलब, while we were having that conversation regarding the movies, I did not even think of mentioning ये जवानी है दीवानी उतना ज़्यादा क्योंकि it's like it's ये
Yeah.
जवानी है दीवानी. Okay. I have this one last incident to share with you. You remember we were having this conversation. The first time we had the conversation regarding this podcast was at Shravan house में, Shravan के room में. you were waiting for your shot. So uske pehle I came to you and I started speaking about what the podcast is about and what I want to converse about. Do you remember any of that? It's been a very long time.
Yeah, it's been very long. I
Yeah.
genuinely don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So क्या हुआ था उस टाइम पे we had a conversation for about 30-40 minutes or so, and to make that conversation happen, क्या हुआ कि the guy who was assisting me, my very good friend, I asked him कि Vaidik, I don't want anyone to interrupt me while I speak to Khushi because this podcast is important to me. Okay. So he's stupid. Okay, I will make you meet Vaidik someday. So he is so stupid. What he did, you remember I'll not take the names, okay? The line production guys, he made them stop the shooting in a particular position. He was like, नहीं वहाँ पे बहुत important अभी बात चल रही है, तो can you please shift for 15-20 minutes? And they waited for 20-30 minutes.
So that I didn't know. Shit.
It was not your shot, but किसी और का चलना था, and for that they had to cross by बार-बार. And I was like, नहीं, I need to have this conversation with her. So can you please make this happen? And he was like, bro, done. Bro, done, तो उसका मतलब ये होता है.
I can't believe they've stopped shooting for this.
No,
it's unbelievable.
They stopped shooting. They just but 15 minutes because we had developed a certain relationship with Rahul and people from the line production. So yeah, they were like, okay, chal, theek hai. I think it's a very unfortunate day for us that people are not joining us, but
yeah,
theek hai. Okay, one last piece of advice from your end before we let you go on what not to do. Like, what is that one?
What not to do? Do not take life too seriously.
Okay, explain. Like, that's very well put, but I want you to explain people.
So I've always taken life very seriously. I thought I had things really serious. Make the most of your life.
Oh,
right here.
Have you watched read Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah, that was my go-to बचपन में. All the series, the entire series, yeah.
तो अभी वो मेरा stand है. तो I am reading this and I know this अभी. तो I am also trying to become थोड़ा सा non-serious in life. But हाँ, you were saying.
Yeah, so like I've always taken life too seriously and all of those things, and basically experiences have taught कि मतलब क्या ही है, dude. It's just like if you don't enjoy now, when are you going to enjoy? So just work, hustle, do your shit, you do you. That's all I have to say. कुछ भी बहुत ज्ञानी या serious बात नहीं करने वाली हूँ मैं, but it's just the basic, live your life and enjoy it, and don't let anybody else be in control of what you want to do or your happiness. And yeah, just try to be there for yourself, because I think even after years of experience, people are not able to do that, be there for themselves. So that is something I am also working on constantly, to just be there for myself. So what not to do is to live life according to other people's terms and not to take it too seriously.
Got it. This was a very fun chat, Khushi. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
No, thank you for showing up this time. I'm sorry.
You were waiting to say that, ना? कि end में बोलूँगा तो ठीक है, चलो, okay.
ठीक है, नहीं, but Khushi is a really sweet person. According to her, again, she doesn't judge people, so I will accept that for now. But I know somewhere.
See how you've changed your colors. You got your podcast, so end में you will say all these things.
Nah. My podcast is ended here only. ठीक है, वहाँ पे हो गया वो. But genuinely, I feel Khushi that somewhere deep in your head, you're like, यार ये बंदा ऐसा क्यों है, ये बंदी ऐसी क्यों है, and चलो ठीक है, you will deny right now, but I understand that you are not judgmental. I appreciate you for that, but I don't agree with you. Okay, ठीक है.
No comments. Okay.
No, ठीक है. Jokes aside, but thank you so much for doing this. It really means a lot to me, and we will probably do this one more time with Jay, and see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. See you. Take
Thank
care.
you all.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Good night.